Hi everyone, welcome to our Budapest and Vienna vlog. So we started the day by getting the train to Gatwick Airport, which was delayed. Finally made it to the airport and we had a bit of chaos. Here we go. After a cancellation scare and an hour and a half of delays, we're sort of on our way. What did you say?
What should have gone on that thing?
So we were originally supposed to land in Budapest at about 8:30 p.m. But because of all the delays, we ended up getting there at just before midnight, which was a bit of a nightmare. But we made it to our Airbnb. We actually got picked up by our host at the airport, which was really, really nice of them. And yeah, this is the Airbnb that we stayed at in Budapest. It was so nice. It was really friendly and homely, and yeah, the host just talked us through everything. I definitely recommend staying here. We had our own balcony as well, and it's right next to the huge basilica, which you can probably just see down that street. My gosh, it was so hot. It was about 40 degrees. So yeah, this is the Airbnb we stayed in. It cost us £341 for 4 nights, which I didn't think was too bad. Especially depending on the location. The location was really, really good. Right next to all the bars and restaurants. First day of holiday in a lift. So oh no, we're in like this weird tiny elevator. In our building, in the Airbnb, and then there's these cute little doors. I don't know why this is like exciting. There's a door! What? Which way is it? This way. Hola gets a moped. We ordered too much. Everything was so pretty in Budapest. It was like a fairy tale. So we made our way over the river and we went to check out the church and the Fisherman's Bastion, which is the really fairy tale like structures and buildings that you've probably seen on Instagram. Where people take loads of photos and everything, but it is honestly like something out of a fairy tale. It's so pretty. So we didn't go in the actual church bit, we just kind of wandered around. Oh my god, it was so hot. I had to buy a fan. So we did have to pay to go up onto this viewing platform, part of the Fisherman's Bastion. I think it was literally about like £1.50 each, something like that. Which, you know, I don't mind if it's going to contribute to the place and everything. But people were just coming up from the other side, which was a bit annoying. There was honestly so much to see and do. There is the big famous Parliament building, which you can just see there. We decided not to do that just because of time, but we would have loved to have gone in there. I've heard a lot of great things. And we headed back to our Airbnb, which is convenient in near all the bar and restaurants. So we went to get changed and to head out and look for some food, which is my favourite part of the holiday. Good morning, it is day 2 and today we plan to check out the Central Market Hall, which is this huge market that's full of stalls and food and just good vibes, so that's where we're gonna go. So this is the Central Market in Budapest. It's very busy, but I know it doesn't look like it down there, but it is down here. And there's a big restaurant on top. Sam's just getting some food. So all the kind of like meat and veggies and everything is downstairs, and then upstairs is all the souvenirs and like street food and stuff. So my favourite restaurant in Budapest was Cafe Vienna. It just had really good, authentic Budapest food, which I always like to try the local food. I got chicken paprikash, which was so good. I love those little dumplings. They are just amazing. Welcome to day 3. So today we are checking out the famous baths. But when you Google baths in Budapest, it's the biggest one, the most famous, probably the most touristy, I know, but we've never been here before, so we were like, let's just go for this one. It was quite expensive. I think it was about £35 each, but you could stay there for quite, like, literally all day if you wanted to. I did have to purchase some flip-flops because the sandals that I was wearing were apparently too chunky, so that was a bit annoying, but apart from that, it was so nice. Even though it was 40 degrees, the hot baths were still enjoyable. We've just come to the little terrace to have a beer and a breather and take some cute photos. It is 35 degrees today, so it is super hot, but we haven't been too hot in the pool. It's been quite nice actually. Some of the indoor thermal pools are a bit hot, so yeah. But it's been so nice and so easy to get to. pretty, isn't it? So the metro underground for Budapest was so cool, and some of the trains are really, really old. Remember to validate your ticket, so you can buy one from the ticket machine. It's quite easy. Change the language to English and everything if you need to, but you just need to put it into those orange machines just to validate it, otherwise you might get fined. But apart from that, it's really easy and really simple. Just checking everything's gone. Today.
Vienna.
Yay. Hi, Budapest. So it's 6:30 in the morning and we are making our way to the train station in Budapest. We're going from the train station that's across the river, so we have to go get the metro. And then we will be on our way to Vienna. So guys, we made it to Vienna. The train was absolutely great. We got a text saying that we had the wrong seats or something because the train carriage was going to be changed, and that was a bit confusing. But apart from that, it was really good. It literally took like 2.5 hours and it was about 18 euros, something like that, which is such a good value. You can't even get from Leeds to Manchester for 18 quid nowadays. But yeah, Vienna was such a difference from Budapest. Vienna is very grand and all the buildings are just beautiful and stunning, and everything has a sense of luxury about it, from the shopping to the prices. Oh my god, so we just got to Vienna and our Airbnb is so bougie. I'll give you a little tour. So this is our bedroom and a little place to put clothing. So this is like super cheap for like 2 nights. It was like, I think 200 and something. But when I show you, This is our sitting room. What? This is our kitchen. And we have a little balcony. And Sam's hiding. And then I'll show you this way. I've not actually been in the bathroom yet, so we're exploring together. Is this a light? No. Ah. Hello, darlings. And then this is our hallway. And then just a little toilet through here, and this is our entrance. So actually one of the reasons we came to Vienna in the first place was to go to the Bruce Springsteen concert. We just decided to work our Budapest holiday around it as well. So after that, we left our gorgeous Airbnb, headed out for brunch, and then made our way to the airport. So all in all, a fantabulous holiday. Out of the both, I think I enjoyed Budapest more, and I think I would go back to Budapest just because there's more to do in terms of cheaper restaurants and bars and things like that. But it was both an amazing experience, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, back to gloomy London, which of course the train from London to home was delayed. Of course it was. Bye!